All right, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the 2K to 10K flip challenge. Imagine waking back up to the charts and seeing this is how your trade played out. Well, that's exactly what just happened for us. These are the type of trades that I've been looking forward to seeing during this challenge. Um, it's a 35.9 pip trade. I'm going to break down the thing from top to bottom. It's the same exact setup that's been popping up on our Forex pairs every single day now. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we took this same setup with the same entry model again. But before we do that, I'm going to break down the journal, kind of just show you where we're at with the account. I was able to place the larger lot size because you're a US dollar. Guys, if you trade with like Forex brokers in the United States, you understand that you can't place the same lot size on all your pairs because they're a lot more restricted than like CFD overseas brokers where they're not really regulated, stuff like that. So they got like 500 leverage. I don't have that much leverage to work with. So I'm literally doing like the majority of what I can when it comes to margin for this account to try to flip it up. Long story short, these are the type of trades that I want to see. I don't want to see like $2,000 trades on a $2,000 account. I'm not trying to flip the whole thing anyway. I can't even with a regulated broker in the United States. So this is the type of flip, and I did the math on it. If we really start hitting like we've been hitting, we can do this in like a month and a half, 2 months. Especially with the accuracy of ICC. You guys see how like Sai almost never loses a trade, and when I started to basically put my version of this together, the mechanical version of it, I'm starting to see the same accuracy that he does. It's just I had to see it the way I had to see it, right? Like you're gonna have to see it the way you got to see it. But enough ranting with that. So the account is up $323.10 on this trade, just shy of 36 pips. The account's overall at $2,773.37. I will show you the MetaTrader 5 account. Like I said, I just placed the trades on my phone on MetaTrader 5 and basically chart up on TradingView. But we'll go back to TradingView now, and I'll break down this trade from top to bottom and show you exactly what I was looking at. Now, every single setup we've had has been so far on daily ranges, and like I said, and I will continue to say, the daily candles are the best for this. 100% the best. It works on other time frames. It even works on the monthly. I didn't get to take this one trade that I saw last month on it, but it was an absolute monster. I think it moved like 300 pips. However, too, it was a monthly candle range and it took like 7 days to play out. But imagine 300 pips in 7 days. I'm not in a place where I want to trade like that, but just trying to point out that this works on the majority of the time frames. I haven't really tried the extremely low ones, and I don't intend on it either. But jumping straight into this trade, I'm going to show you kind of step by step the ranges that we were in and how we got to where we're at, how we decided we're going to be bullish, and how we decided to take a long trade where we took a long trade. So first things first, I want to bar replay back to last Thursday. Now, last Thursday was a very important switch in Euro US dollar because what you have previous to last Thursday is you have bearish candles closing lower than bearish candles. Forget lower than bearish candles, you just have candles closing lower in general. Now that means the trend is downward. If you were to take it into the context of what I'm doing, this trend right here, forget about zooming way out. We're trying to really dial in on what price is doing right now, and on a daily time frame, price is closing lower. That means we are bearish that entire time. Now the moment price starts closing higher is when we get bullish, and that's what we have here. We have really the break of structures up here because this is the candle that caused a break of structure downward, but then you also have it breaking internal structure here and structure up here. And now this last Thursday is a super important part of why we got into a buy. However, we got into a continuation of this trend. Now the trend switched bullish right here, but what we have is we have Friday closing higher than Thursday, and this is now a continuation of the trend. So what we have is we have this right here. I'm gonna try to be as thorough as I can to explain this to you guys. Break of structure right here is the break of structure in our trend, and this right here, this low, is the swing low because this is what caused the break of structure. So now we've got a swing low, we've got to break a structure, and now we've got a swing high that we want to match. Now, yesterday we were in a different trade and our eyes weren't on this pair, but what ended up happening is, I don't know why I just did both of our candles, but I'm going to go back. You can see on Monday that price it didn't make its move all the way higher. And what I want to say this, because I haven't said this, I don't think, in the videos before. Every single day at 5 p.m. when these daily candles close, that's when you want to start looking at the chart. So this is kind of how I got here, is because now this is yesterday at the end of the day on Monday going into Tuesday. So Monday at 5 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. I now see, okay, what range we're in. We have a break of structure right here. We've got our swing low right here, and we want to match this high right here if we can get below here and back up here. So I see that it didn't happen on Monday, but you got to understand, we're still inside of this range. So we're not switching our bias just because it didn't happen. And you can see, I get to the charts. We're going to go to the 15 minute. We're going to go to the 15 minute, and we'll go to 5 p.m. This is where we were at. And so a lot of these setups happen during Asia, just so you guys know. The majority of them happen during Asia. Some of them run a little later. If they run a little later, I set alerts. That way my phone can ping me, and I hopefully wake up to the alert, which I have been. But I'm going to show you guys. In my head, I was like, okay, we want to go back up here. We didn't do it on Monday. Price is still inside this range. If we can get another play during Asia and we don't have anything else that's better, I'll take it and try to make it happen again. And so you guys are going to see that's exactly what happened, because we're still bullish on the daily, extremely bullish. We just switched trends, closed higher, and now we have an inside day. You're going to see right here, this is the beginning of the day, by the way. This is 5 p.m. over here. And so I was just waiting sometime during Asia or whatever. Even if it happened a little later, I would have been fine. I want price to close back inside of this range and then back up out of it. But remember, switching candle directions. So if we go to the 15 minute right here, we can see price finally closed lower than the range. Now we need to get back above this black line that's back above our range to take the long. But also we need price to close beyond candles. The same thing on the daily, guys. We need to switch direction again now on our smaller time frame, because 15-minute candles are closing lower, so we need 15-minute candles closed higher now, and that's exactly what we get. Not here, but on the next candle, we get in as this candle closes. So this was our entry price, and then what ends up happening is I go to bed, and we let the trade play out, and as you guys can tell, this is exactly how it played out. It ran straight to that draw on liquidity right up top there. And that's exactly where price wants to go over and over and over again. And size showing you over and over again. This is just the nature of the markets. This is how they move. This is where the big money is placing their orders. And how do you know the institutions and the large money are placing their orders here? Because of the massive move that happens at those prices after they get respected and claimed, and they try to carry price higher or lower depending on which direction you're going. So I just wanted to break this down. I was super excited about this trade. As you can tell, this is the best one we've had in the series. This is also a 4-trade win streak. I'm going to try to make the win streak go as long as I can. If you guys aren't new to this channel and you've been here for a while, I've hit 15 trade win streaks, 9 trade win streaks. Like, we've had 12 trade win streaks, like just massive win streaks. I'm going to try to break like a 15 one on this. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is super accurate. And I'm going to try to just, have a crazy run like SCI, and we'll try to flip this thing up to 10K. But I've been loving this series. I've been getting a ton of great feedback, and I appreciate your guys' support. If you're continuing to get value out of this, like, comment, subscribe, but also share this with a friend that's trading with you. Hopefully this can help them out too, because trading does not need to be that hard. It's a lot simpler. And I think I've showed you guys so far in just even the last 4 days how easy it can be with this entry model. Like, you guys see I don't have much on my chart, and we're catching massive moves, like high risk to reward 4 days in a row. So I love you guys. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Hopefully we catch another one. But the markets just seem to be setting up like crazy for us lately. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all and have a good day.